Today I'm going to be talking about 5 reasons why you should keep a snake plant in your home. Now this is also called sansevieria or mother-in-law's tongue or African brown string hemp. Welcome to Wholesome Living. Do watch till the end so that you can get to know all the 5 reasons, and I'll also be giving you a tip or a bonus point at the end. So the first reason that you should be having this plant in your home is it's one of the best air purifying plants on the planet. Okay, so this plant naturally purifies air wherever it is placed, whether it's outdoors or indoors. If it's placed somewhere, any toxins in the air around this plant naturally get absorbed into this plant. So it's one really great plant to be keeping in your house, especially in your house. You can keep it outside as well, but then you must make sure that you keep it in the shade or you keep it away from too much of harsh sunlight. Otherwise you will find that the leaves start getting burnt by excessive heat of the sun. It requires extremely low maintenance. You have to barely water it. You don't have to give it much attention. You just take it and pop it in the corner of your room, and it's going to do all the work that it needs to get done. It will purify the air in your room, and you don't have to worry much about it. You could go about watering it about once in a month, and that would be totally fine. So other than watering it, the soil quality that you use, it doesn't demand really complex soil mixes. It grows in literally any kind of soil. So you can just take soil from any random place and put this plant into it, and it's going to do just fine. A little bit of cow manure, a little bit of tea leaf manure if you have, would do better for the plant. But even if you don't add much manure, or you add very little manure and you use mostly sand and a little bit mud, that's going to be totally fine with this plant. It's really forgiving and it's going to do just fine. So it doesn't need much maintenance, it doesn't need much water, it doesn't need much effort with the soil. The next thing is, this plant adds a lot of aesthetic or ornamental value, and that makes it a really great option for people who want to add a plant to their home for their home decor. So it adds to the aesthetic value, it adds to the ornamental value of your room. Okay, it adds to the home decor. So that's another reason why this plant is so popular. One really special thing about this plant is it does best in your bedroom, and the reason being, it produces oxygen at night also. It doesn't only produce oxygen during the day, even at night it produces oxygen. So this is one ideal plant for your bedroom or for your indoor space. The final reason why you should be having this plant at home is because it helps fight allergies, and it also helps fighting sick building syndrome. That is, sometimes a building has toxins in it and you're really not aware of the cause of the toxins. So these toxins are absorbed by the plant and they help in balancing the purity of the air in the building. So this plant helps in absorbing any chemicals that cause allergies, like when you use any kind of makeup products or any kind of deodorants or any kind of chemicals in the house. This plant absorbs those chemicals and it prevents people from getting any kind of allergies or any sick building syndrome. Coming to the tip, the best part about this plant is, if you are a first time gardener, if you're keeping a plant for the first time, this is one of the most ideal plants that you can keep. This plant can go without water for up to, say, about 100 days. So if you water it properly once and leave it for up to 100 days, it's going to be totally fine. Even if you leave this plant in a dark room, just say you keep it in your bedroom and you're going out and there's no space to leave it anywhere, you don't have to worry. You can actually leave it in your bedroom for up to 100 days without water or sunlight, and it will do just fine even without sunlight. And that's one of the best things about this plant. It's very hard to kill. in fact, the easiest way to kill this plant, or the only way to kill this plant, is to overwater it. That is the thing that actually damages the plant. If you overwater it, the roots start rotting and the leaves start drooping. If you can see, the leaves are really sturdy and straight. That's because it's watered to the minimum. The soil is really dry and the leaves are really straight. So you just keep it to that. I hope you liked the video, and that it was informative, inspirational, and motivating enough for you to go and want to get a snake plant of your own. About this plant in particular, I just want to give you a little bit of some history about this plant. So I got it 2 years back, and it was just 3 leaves. So there's one broken leaf here and one broken leaf here that's quite damaged, and it was one more leaf. So it was just 3 leaves that I got here. Here's the cut off leaf. So it was 3 leaves that I got 2 years back, and now look at the amount of leaves that it has. And it's also sprouted a lot of cubs, and I've gone and given away a lot of these cubs to people as gifts, and people really love them. And that's what motivated me to make this video about why you should have a snake plant. See you in the next video.